Hello, hello. Music, how are you doing, my dude? How are you doing? Yeah, so today ended my full day, last full day. So I still have to go to work tomorrow. It should be a short day. Should be a short day. So I did work 12 hours today. I am feeling a lot better. I don't know if I look better or if I sound better. But I looked and sounded really bad before, so pretty happy to be, back to normal. Not as sick. Back to a normal gout scanning. Nice, nice. You want to be my first? You want to be my first? You want to break my cherry for doing the GAC Grand Arena account review? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna give it a try today. I'm gonna give it a try. So we'll look at we'll look at your 3v3 everything. See how it went. I hope last week's is in there. That'd be nice. Can review what went down. What went down? What was your Grand Arena like? Okay. Okay. It's a learning curve, right? We all gotta learn. We all gotta learn. Yeah. Let's do yeah, I'll have you first. Go ahead and drop your stuff down, and then I'm gonna do a little bit of house cleaning, but you'll be my first one up. Yeah, we'll see. I'm still learning, so. So how was your day? How was your day? Good. Do anything exciting? Do you know what was pretty exciting for me, music? It was this morning I did it. Um, but I'll show you. I think I have to do my refreshes. Smugglers Run 2. Smugglers Run 2 is not very difficult. Hey, how's it going, the worst scoundrel? How are you doing, my dude? How are you doing? Chilling today? Great, chilling. So today's a little different. It's not normal account reviews. Today um, we're going to do, I'm doing better. I'm doing better. Yeah, Smugglers Run 2. Excellent, excellent event. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling a lot better. I still worked like a ridiculous amount of hours, so still a little tired on that front, but feeling better. Okay. Yeah. Jorda. Nice. Nice. Congratulations. I have to change this stream information. Did I do it? Oh, nice. Nice. You have a fair match or a balance in your one. Kyber 4. I don't know if Kyber 4 exists, buddy. I don't know. I'm in Kyber 3, but I heard rumors of a Kyber 4. I've heard rumors of one. But pretty soon, buddy, we're gonna be. You're going this way, and I'm going this way, and you know, it's just gonna. But yeah, but so today, for those of you who are just tuning in, we're going to be doing some roster reviews, but different. It's Grand Arena based roster reviews. So we'll dive into your Grand Arena matches, your defenses, your offense, what you're doing, and then we'll see what advices we can have for you. We'll see. Nice. Yeah. So if anyone's interested in that, go ahead and Roger up, drop your ally code, whatever you want to do, and then we'll get you on the list. Yeah, yeah. We're diving into swgoh.gg. Yep. And then I do have GAC insights, so I can cool. Hey Nissan, how are you doing? So today we're doing a little different type of roster review. Today we're diving into Grand Arena. We're getting it. This is going to be 3v3 based, obviously. As I plan on doing these maybe weekly. We'll see, Jorda. If you want, I can see if I can pull your stuff up. But yeah. Yeah, it's up to you. You don't have to take the review, Jorda. I'll be doing these weekly. I'll be doing them weekly. I plan. Yeah, so nice. I'll add you, Nissan. So, we'll see how it goes, and then if I like doing this, or if hey, Death Revan, yeah, good evening. If everything's going well, then I'm doing great. I'm doing great. So today we're doing a little different. We're doing Grand Arena based roster reviews. So we're gonna jump into some swgoh.gg, check out your accounts and everything. So what did you guys do for this event right here? Because they die too quick for Mara Jade and Palpatine. They die too quick for the stuns. It's nuts, actually. Like, absolutely nuts. GG Mara Jade. Yeah, I'll try Mara Jade again. It's just like... Yeah, maybe I should just watch his stuff and do it. That was pretty annoying. Pretty annoying. See how this goes. We'll see. We'll see. This dude's pretty annoying. The dude is shocked. Shocked and amazed. Someone else would take a turn. 30 is kind of a lot, you know what I mean? Like 30's low key a lot. See, and these losers just keep dying. Keep dying. How do I keep Magna Guard alive? Because he keeps dying. Why no Revan? Why would I use Revan? Revan has a lot of damage. So I don't want Revan's damage. So I'm already having issues with keeping these dudes alive long enough. So the problem isn't like, oh, this is hard to do. No, I'm going for stuns. Stuns. Yeah, stuns. Yeah, I don't have JML yet. Okay, why? Yeah, let's see. Not you, not you. Who stuns? I know. Yeah. I'll just see if I can get this done real quick. Even I couldn't get the Jedi one. I'll just watch the thing. Who else can stun? A reliable stun. You know what? Thrawn. Thrawn can stun? Oh yeah. I'll do Dooku. Dooku can stun. With his Master Makashi? Jedi Knight Luke. Jedi Knight Luke's too strong. Too strong. The strength is strong in Jedi Knight Luke. Right? Too strong. But yeah, but today we're doing... It's not 5 stuns. It's 30 stuns. 30 stuns. Nice. Yeah, but he also hits like a... Luke hits like a freaking... Crazy strong. Well, sooner or later he's going to take a turn. We'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. Master Makashi? Oh no. They're extorting me. Okay. Let's get out of this one. Royal Guard. My Royal Guard's really weak. It's like gear 12. Instead of you, let's use you. Royal Guard, that's a good one though. Actually, I'm gonna keep Sith. I'm gonna keep Sith. I'll keep Master Makashi. Yeah. Malik, I'll have the survivability. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Man, that freaking a dude over there. That dude over there. Really annoying. So 5. Master Makashi. Malik is getting the business. Do you see how hard that dude hit? That Poggle. That Poggle's been working out, my dudes. That Poggle's been working out. I get some shucks. Oh. Not my palps. Not my Papa Palps. Hands off the palps, dude. Okay. Yeah, I'll try that. Turn meter is not an issue. It's these horrible. Well, I would love to keep him alive, but he dies. I don't know if you noticed that, but whenever I yeah, we'll see. Maybe I got it. Hopefully, KY. Hopefully. There you go. 30 times. Cool. Cool. I'll do the other one later. The evade one. What do you guys do for evade? I was thinking Jedi, maybe? I don't know. Maybe Jedi. Okay. Let's jump into these roster reviews. Jedi for evade. Yeah, I think with Jedi Knight Luke, I just like killed them. I did not get enough evades. Jedi training rate? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. Alright, let's look at music. Alright, so we got music over here. Okay, so you're Kyber 2. You were in Erodium, buddy. Not too long ago. Kyber 4 and a steady climb up. December. Hey, look, music. It's like Erodium. Started watching Captain Amazing, you know, a coincidence when I started streaming. Found Captain Amazing stream. Kyber 2. I don't know. Coincidence? I don't know. Maybe not. Who knows? All right. So good thing we have our last week's of GAC to view. So let's look at your defense first for this round. Hey Rebel RX, we're just doing GAC reviews, so we're gonna reviews based around Grand Arena. So, all right, so your defense, let's see, mirrored with a Ray. I like this Ray, Cal Kestis, Jedi Training Ray. You don't have Ben Solo, Music. You don't have Ben. ¿Dónde estás la Ben? No Ben. Oh, look. Look. Here, real quick. I'm gonna put a pin in your account real quick. Because I have to show you something real quick. I have to show you something 20 shards away. Nice. This morning was a good morning. Because look at... Oh, whoops. Look at this. Look at this guy. I got a Ben Solo in the account. Got a Ben Solo. I did put the 2 Omicrons on him. So of course the healing immunity one and the Force Dyad one. So I don't have the Zetas to do this one or this one. I don't know if I'll do that one. Where are your Zetas? I don't have Zetas, my dude. I don't have Zetas. They went to all my characters. So when you hold Zetas, when you hoard Zetas, it doesn't do anything for you. But I just don't have the Zetas. But look at the, no way. So this is a fully functional Ben Solo. Your JMK is not a fully functional JMK. This is a fully functional Ben Solo. This dude's gonna do everything I need him to do. So he can put the healing immunity on there, and he can not like make it difficult for Ray. So he does it all, Music. He does it all. All right, back to this. Okay. So timeout. Ben, as soon as you can get Ben, you should put Ben in here. Absolutely. I would keep Jedi Training Ray in here and just put in Ben Solo, because that puts in a really good chance of a timeout as they're trying to like work through it all. All right. Wow, this guy is not very good. Look at this. Losing to, man, this guy. Look at your Ray, dude. Look at your Ray. Look at the power of your Ray mods in action, my dude. Just stomping on these guys. All right, so JMK against Jabba. Okay, so you have Jabba, Ray, Phoenix. Do you have Music? Do you have like the 501st at Relics? Because if you're gonna do this, like, you either need to put Chopper in here, but this is like, it's still not great. I would go with Rex 5s and Captain Rex. Try that next time if you can. Like Rex 5s and Captain Rex. That's a really good defense. And I guarantee you it'll perform better than this. Yeah, he full cleared. Oh, he had trouble with this combo. Rex. Like, so Rex 5s. Your 5s isn't relic? Oh, that's a I would say still, if you have a relic, if you have the Zetas and everything, I don't know. I'll look at your account, but that's an opportunity right there. Opportunity. At least put Chopper. Like Hera, Chopper, Rex or something, maybe. That would probably be better, to be honest, than Kanan. Yeah. Grievous. I personally don't like Grievous on defense, to be honest. I really don't. This is a trip up team, right? Cleared it pretty cheaply. Yeah, it's not. Even if you just go like Rex 5s, try it out. Because you have a Gear 12 Rex, maybe they'll underestimate it. But let's look. You know what? You know what I have, guys? I have Gak Insights. So let's look into these. Let's look into these. We have time. We have time. So we'll put Gak Insights over here. 3v3 battles. Let's look at Hera. Let's look at Hera. And then you did Kanan. And who was your third? Rex. So gets beat by this. Really cheaply. That Star Killer. Dash. So this is so these are all good teams, but gets beat pretty reliably by a lot. It is pretty expensive, right? This is really cheap. So yeah. But like there's a lot of counters to this, and they use this counter, you know what I mean? Like this is a super cheap counter. So let's change this though. Let's add in Rex. 5s. View these battles. So still loses to Anakin. Still loses to Anakin. It does not lose to... Yeah, this goes down to 58%. Hey, Zaphon. So that changes this counter. Like, it'll still lose to Anakin and Qui-Gon. But other than that, it makes this a much more... So if you see, it makes it a much more expensive counter music. So... like Dash Han Chewie goes down, this goes down, like everything's win percentages go way down. And then you may catch someone who tries to use like CLS or something or one of these. So I think that'll open up some possibilities for you. Yeah, try it, music. Maybe relic up your 5s. Like 5s is a good relic. 5s is a good relic. So let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. But it's just an opportunity, music. Just an opportunity. So again, yeah, Rex Works 5s is good. Rex Works 5s is good. But if you're gonna be using Captain Rex, like, yeah. Well, let's see what Rex Works 5s does on offense, right? Rex. Rex. 5s. So what do they take out? So they take out CLS, AdRad. Let's sort by win percentage. All right. So they take out your team. It takes out your team. Takes out Grievous. Takes out that crap. Takes out this. I don't see it. Like, takes out Zori. Crap Zori. I don't see anything in here that's like super great that you'd want to save them for off. Yeah. Takes out Night Sisters. Clean up. Iden's good, right? Yeah, this takes out a lot. Takes out a lot. Bounty Hunters. Takes out this. Oh, that's two battles. So we're starting to get into like pretty fringe teams. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I don't see. Yeah, I don't see anything here honestly that would be like. Yeah, it takes out. Uh, doesn't take out good Rivas. Doesn't take out good Rivas. So if this is like the ideal team right here. So Riva. So that Riva. So even like Treya kills this Riva. So I would just use Treya, honestly, against Riva. Because it can kill this like good Riva. But I don't see anything in here where you should take them for offense. Honestly, I would put them on defense. I think they're a good defensive team. Yeah. So I would say defense personally. Personally, music. Personally, I would take them on defense. General Grievous. Let's see how this team does on defense. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Um, I'm just saying, like this team is better to counter the Gidme. This team's better for countering Gidme. So. All right, so let's look at defensive. Let's look at your Grievous. And then I don't remember how to spell Quill. All right, let's see. So this, yeah, it gets beaten really cheaply. Yeah. So I don't know if you remember Musique. I sold it with Savage. So I don't think General Grievous is a great defensive team. Like look at all these things that just like beat this. Yeah, these are all 1 battles or 3 battles, but you know, Jedi Knight Revan is a really cheap gas. Imperial Troopers. This is super cheap. Riva. Yeah. Solo Savage. I would look at maybe changing this up. Just because General Grievous honestly isn't like super great. Like yeah, you took out a Luke, but I don't know if that's really gonna stretch the roster. This is good. This is a good team. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I get it. Malgus. I think if you take Malgus and you put him on yeah, if you take Malgus, I would put him on if your opponent has Jedi Knight Castus, I would put Malgus on. Well, yeah, I don't know. I guess this is fine, right? Because it stripped some banners. Yeah, and it's just gear 12s. So, yeah, this is a cheap. Yeah, this is a cheap. I wouldn't put Tebow in here. Like, if you're gonna do this. Yeah, I saw your Malgus. I saw he's gear 12. I wouldn't put Tebow in here, though. I would put in, like, Wicket, maybe. Wicket's a good one. Or Paplu. Wicket or Paplu. But I would take out Tebow. Tebow's not doing anything. I know it wouldn't change this matchup, but you still want something. Like, if you're going to use them, you might as well put the best team. You don't want Old Ben here. You don't want Old Ben here. Yeah. So you don't want Old Ben there. So if you look at this, So if all allies were a Galactic Republic at the start of the battle, so whenever another ally falls below 50% or health or is defeated, Anakin takes a bonus turn, and his next attack deals 100% more damage if all allies were Galactic Republic at the start of the battle. So you're purposely reducing the damage by 100%. So his big hit, it does 100% less. Not that tank. Honestly, even with no tank is better, to be completely honest. Because if they mess it up, yeah, you can use Mace, you can use General Kenobi, you can use what's his face? The I forgot his name. The general. He's a general dude. Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi. Ki-Adi-Mundi you can use. You can use he's a master. He has a ship. Plo Koon. Plo Koon, yeah. Plo Koon. You can use Plo Koon. Ki-Adi-Mundi? Yeah, Ki-Adi-Mundi at Gear 8 is fine. As long as you have the Zeta on him, he's perfectly fine. So, yeah, just use Ki-Adi-Mundi. So I would do that. I would use Qui-Gon, Anakin, Ki-Adi-Mundi. Even at Gear 8. Even at Gear 8. It's better than... This isn't doing anything. Yeah, this Datacron isn't doing anything. So I would just put on the Gear 8 Ki-Adi-Mundi and take out Old Ben. Yeah, or you can move Mace over here. Yeah, I don't hate this. No, I'm just saying like Ki-Adi-Mundi is better than having a Datacron. Yeah. So I think you'll get more holds. I think you'll get more holds if you change that. Personally, I don't like Padme on defense. There's a lot that takes out Padme. Like Mace Windu is kind of like a trap. So if someone tries to do a Mace or a Malak solo against her, then Mace will counter that. So I don't hate that. So as long as you have Mace with her, then yeah, this is fine. This is okay. Yeah, if you have Gidme, it is really useful. That's true. Hey, Red Powered, how are you doing, my dude? But yeah, that's true. So Gidme is a really strong offense. So if you want, if you want to, you can take her off. Yeah, I get it. Back wall, right? Back wall. You're just gonna use Mon Mothma. Like, okay. Where is? If you're gonna use a Mon Mothma, at least put. What do you call it? Yeah, at least put Kyle Katarn. So if you have Mon Mothma, like personally, I'd probably put like Cara Dune, Kyle Katarn, or yeah, yeah. I'm sure you have Kyle Katarn. I'm sure you do. So put Kyle Katarn in here, and then you can put Cara Dune in here. You can put Scarif Rebel Pathfinder. You can, Hoth Rebel Scout or something. But bare minimum, like this needs to be in here. Kyle Katarn. Yeah. Bare minimum. So I would change these. I don't think you have yeah, I don't think you have. You can still Wampa with Kyle Katarn. It just makes it a little harder, especially if you put like Scarif Rebel Pathfinder if you have them. Otherwise, any tank is fine, or POW or something. But I would probably use what's her name? Cara Dune. Yeah, I would probably put Kyle to Katarn Cardoon with her. If I was you, I would put these personally. Like, I don't think you have any other place where you like need them either. So that's probably the best home for them. Junk. I'm sure you could find a better bounty hunter team than this. I'm sure. Like even like trash bounty hunters, just like at least get some bounty hunter synergy because this is like doing nothing. Goes arrest. Where's your Zori? Do you have Zori? Because even like a low gear Zori, I think would be better. With Fin Fin Zori is better than Fin Fin Po, in my opinion. Yeah, in my opinion. Hey, Mark. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So if you have Iden and Mon Mothma on the back wall, then you can only Wampa one. Uh, I would say Zori without the Zeta is still better than a Poe, personally. JMK on the back wall. Is your JMK on the back wall right? So as soon as you get your Zetas, I would move them up to the front wall. But in the meantime, you know, you're going to do what you're going to do. Okay. Okay. Well, it worked. Like, it's okay, team. I would put triple attacker, personally. Musique. I wouldn't put this team right here. The reason is your especially at 6 stars, your executor is really prone to be killed by finalizers. Like if you had your yeah, if you had your executor how it is right now, 100% I would kill it with the finalizer. Nice, Mark. Nice. Congratulations. So I would recommend just going triple attacker. Yeah, triple attacker. You want to make it like there's nothing you can do here. Like if he took a profundity against you, that's nothing you can do. But I think you want to at least make it so that you can't kill it with a finalizer, and you do that by putting a triple attacker here. Um, Personally, yeah. And personally, I wouldn't put this home one fleet here. Yeah. So people will yeah, so there's really bad players music, but that doesn't mean you have to do something because sometimes it holds, but you want to make it as painful as possible. And I go triple attacker because it stops that finalizer counter. So when someone goes triple attacker, then it makes me use a different counter. But if someone put your like goes like this, then it's super easy for finalizer to counter it. Um, Personally, I don't like rebels. I don't like rebels as a defense. So I don't know if you want to change it. Maybe even malevolence here. Malevolence and negotiator or something. So I don't know, but I would change this. Like this fleet is still useful on as a cleanup. So it's an excellent cleanup fleet. It's a good fleet sometimes to take out their third, but like you don't want rebels here because rebels can easily be cheesed with one ship. Like so if you're trying to stretch out their ships, like Radis, perfectly fine. If you have the comeuppance, I would still put the comeuppance in here. I would take out like these, but I would put the comeuppance in here, and then I would do that, and then I would change this fleet, put something malevolence negotiator. Negotiator's good too, like negotiator and executor. Really strong defense. I can add you, Dr. Wiley. I can add you. So right now I have 3 people, but we'll see. I'll do as much as I can. Okay. Do you just a thought? So I don't know what you're using for offense. We'll jump into that. Let's now that I did like a more in-depth, I'm gonna like kind of speed through your other defenses to see how they did. Okay. Mon Moth. I'll say this, music. So if you put Mon Mothma on the front wall, right? You can use that, like put Kyle Katarn and what's her name? Cardoon. Yeah, Cardoon. So what ship? I wouldn't. Honestly, I would. Any of those rebel ones, like Biggs, Wedge, or like any of them, like they're not really needed. Um, yeah, I would add in young Lando's ship. So I would add in Lando's. I would take out Pistons. I would take out Wedge and Biggs, and I would put in the comeuppance and young Lando's ship. Personally, you don't need all the ships in there. You can just like leave those, and that should be fine. So, the resistance one, the comeuppance, and then Lando's, and that should be fine. You don't need the rebels. I would look at like I don't know, I would look at like malevolence negotiator. I think you can find something, because I'll look at your offense ships and see what you're using. If you have to use your rebels, you have to use your rebels on defense. Just know that you're not getting anything out of it. So pretty much with resistance and rebels, they're just gonna cheese your rebels, and then they could just blow through your resistance. So essentially, you're just relying on only your executor, and your executor is 6 stars. So right now, you don't have much of a ship's defense. I don't know if you're comfortable with that, but that's just how it is. But I'll say this: like if you put your Mon Mothma on the front wall, then put your Iden on the back wall, then that could trip up some people too. Because if they Wampa your Mon Mothma, which they most likely will if you put it on the front wall, then they won't have a plan for Iden on the back. So, and Iden can be pretty sneaky, can be pretty hard. So I would throw in that Iden on the back wall, bait out that Wampa on the front wall. Sometimes you'll get some holds with Cardoon and him. Sorry, I'm really sleepy right now, so so I can't remember names exactly. Kyle Katarn. So Kyle Katarn, Cardoon. So if you put in Cardoon in that, then that could be your front wall bait, and then your back wall would be Iden, and then boom, that's a solid defensive play. Okay. See, this is good. This is good. I'll tell you this: I win sometimes off people losing to my low gear Iden. So even my low gear Zori Bliss. So I won my second round because I have a low gear Zori Bliss and a low gear Iden, and they tried soloing it, and they both lost. So, something to think about. All right. Okay. Yeah, so this, if you had Rex 5's Rex, they would have lost this. I think you would have won that because that's the superior team. So just something to think about. Like I think if you go Rex 5 Rex, I think you'll get better holds on that. This is good. I like this. I like this team. I like it. It is a little bit of expensive, but it's not bad. Yeah, that's what I saw. I like that. That was a smart move on you, putting your JMK on the front wall. because you don't know, you don't know. So you're like, there's no data on like a 1 or 2 zeta JMK. So you're like, do I risk it? Do I put in something weak? So yeah. Thanks to Sizafum. Thanks. Yeah. Okay. Like I said, I get your, like, Grievous can be useful on offense. I think maybe look at like changing this to something. Ray's good. Look at this guy losing to Executor. A shame. Okay, cool. All right. Ray, Star Killer. See, this is good. This is good. This is the kind of investment that you're looking for. You want them to overinvest into your teams. So that's a good. Yeah, that's fine. Loss. Interesting. I've never seen this before. Oh, you don't have Jabacron. Yeah, you don't have Jabacron. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't put your JML on defense. I wouldn't. So I know you won this. I know you won this. And if you go with a really strong ground defense, like, I think you'll be pretty good because you have Leia. So if you go Leia, Jabba, JMK, this is good. You need to change out this. But I like this. I like this. I like the really strong ground defense. Yeah, I wouldn't have JML in there. JML is really, really weak. But if you go Ray, Leia, Jabba, JMK, Qui-Gon, that's really good. That's really good. Yeah, that's what I do. The worst scoundrel. I beat it with a Gear 12 Traya, Savage, and Vader. So I wouldn't. What you lose on offense isn't worth it. Keep JML. Keep JML for offense. All right, let's look at your attacks. Okay. This is a really huge investment. So even with the Omicron, okay. How'd you lose this one? How'd this one get lost? Timeout. Because I don't understand how you timed this one out. Did they? Yeah. Because if you isolate the ad, you kill the raider, and then you just like work down the warrior and the chieftain. No. So you isolate the taunting raider. You isolate the. Did you isolate? Who did you isolate? Music? Did you like isolate the chieftain or something? So. Yeah, but if you have to isolate the ad, so the summon, you isolate the summon, you kill the with the annihilate, you annihilate the actual main one. No, you don't isolate everybody. No. So you isolate the ad. So this is 100% the counter music, but you isolate the Tusken Raider ad. You annihilate the actual Raider, right? And then you leave the isolate on the ad. So, and then you kill the Tuscan warrior, and then you kill the chieftain. It's 100% like a guaranteed win. But you have to leave the isolate on the ad. Yeah. Yeah, so you kill the ad. I'm just saying in the future, music, in the future. If you see this again, you kill the main one, or you isolate the summon, you kill the raider, and then you kill the warrior, and then the chieftain. So it's okay, music. It's okay. That's why we're doing this, buddy. That's why we're doing this. Helping. This is a. Don't feel attacked. Don't feel attacked, my dude. Don't feel attacked. This is just a learning. Learning is occurring. Learning is occurring. This is okay. All right. Cool. Yeah, do you see? This is a weak one too. Fives Echo Rex. That's weak. But if it was like Rex, Fives, Rex, like you didn't underestimate it, but like this is a dangerous team right here. This is a dangerous team. Interesting. Yeah, you go Rex lead, fives. Hey Black Hammer, how's it going? From the US. How are you doing, my dude? Black Hammer. So we're just doing GAC account reviews. So I'm reviewing people's Grand Arena. So I do like this. I do like this. So I think I'm gonna do this weekly. I think I'm gonna do this weekly. I don't know if I want to do it like Wednesdays my time or Mondays or something. We'll see. Maybe Sundays. I don't know. We'll see. But how are you doing, Black Hammer? How are you doing? Okay. That's I like this. I like this. He put way or I don't like this. I'm sorry. I'm looking at your offense. Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't do this. You don't need all this. You can go with like you don't need gas here. Gas here is like a nice Black Hammer. You just need Bastila lead. Bastila lead, Genonite Cal Kestis. Jolie's fine, I guess, or nice Black Hammer. But gas is like a overuse here. I wouldn't use gas here. Keep gas with his 501st. Yeah, it did have an echo, says Ephon. Okay. Interesting. I think you lose a lot of fights that I think you could have known weren't gonna work. Personally. Bo-Katan. I don't know. I don't think I would have gone with this. I don't think. Hey Yogesh, how's it going? Yeah, a little better. A little better. So this is yeah, I would have yeah, that's new Bo-Katan. I wouldn't have gone with Veers. So there's some things here that I wouldn't have gone with. Like honestly, I would have respected this a little more than using it with these bounty hunters. Yeah, I definitely wouldn't have done this. So I think you Yeah, like this is not a good team. Yeah. So I think there's something like these right here. I think you could improve on your team choice usage because like you could have used gas on some of these or something. So if you would have had gas, if you would have put Basil lead, you could have had gas, and then you could have won these without losing. You know what I mean? Bo-Katan, I would have. I don't know. Let's see what you can do for Bo-Katan. And oh wow, look at this JMK. Yeah, it's a low gear Dark Trooper. Treya's a good with Savage. C. Jabba's okay. BML. C. JMK. Yeah, pretty much you have to respect this one. You gotta put some respect on your Bo-Katan. Yeah. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. She's the newest thing, so 100% this was like you could have seen. Hey Salasher, how's it going? Yeah. So it's not just GroguCon music. This was like 100% you could have known. Like this wasn't gonna go. Like yeah, GroguCon's bad, but I think you knew. Like you should have known that Phasma, Kylo Ren, First Order Stormtrooper. This had like absolutely zero. You would have had to respect this. Use like a GL. Hey, Fear for EG. Okay. Yeah. So I'll add you, Fear. So today we're doing, um, we are doing a different type of roster reviews. We're doing a Grand Arena based ones. So I'm reviewing the Grand Arenas. Yeah, like this. Like I would have probably tried SLKR on Bo-Katan more than Hondo or Leia. Yeah, there's things that beat this. Like a Savage solo. A Savage solo can beat this. So you used Leia here, but you could have used Leia on Bo-Katan. And then for CLS, you could use a Savage solo. So, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely room for improvement here. G12? No, dude. No. Um, but yeah, I think, and then I would have put like Fennec Shand as the lead here. Yeah. I don't know, my dude. I don't know. I feel like your roster is, yeah, Savage can solo CLS really easily. Um, I feel like you should have, because your account's like big, but I feel like you should have more on offense. I don't know. All right, so C. Okay. Freya. Okay. That's good. Gas. Ooh, you lost that one. For these ones, this, I personally, music, I use Imperial Troopers to take out Revens. So you can use uh, Veers Piet Dark to take out Troopers. So yeah, R9 doesn't matter, my dude. R9 doesn't matter. You can do it. You can do it. So as long as you can outspeed him. If you can outspeed him, you can take out Basilisk Sean Fallen. And then Revan can pretty much die in one shot, if not two. Yeah. So it works, music. So, like again, I'm just here to give you advice. You don't have to like, you can tell me your thought processes, but that's just my recommendations. So if I was facing this guy, I would have Imperial Troopers this team personally. Yeah. Okay. So I'm sure you've seen me do it. I'm sure you've seen me do it. Um, but and I think I don't know if your mods are better or what their mods, but I know you have, hey, Hell Scream, how's it going? I'm just doing Grand Arena based account reviews today. But I think you have the relics too. Like you have more relics than I do. So I think you could have Imperial Troopers that. This is good. I like this. See? This is smart teams. This is smart teams right here. Oh, never mind. You need to relic your Dark Trooper, my dude. You need to relic your Dark Trooper. Your Dark Trooper cannot take out. But if you get your Dark Trooper to relic 5, then at least, yeah, if you get him to relic 5, then he can take that out. But it's still a good use right here with this. Yeah, this is still not bad. That's not bad. Yeah, Savage. Taking Savage on offense, that's a good option. Oh, that's rough. Really? How did this happen? That's really shocking. That's really shocking. I find this loss really shocking. Do you have Star Killer? Do you have Star Killer? All right, my dude. Okay. You've got... Okay, if you have Star Killer, where are you using your Star Killer? I haven't seen you use Star Killer yet. Yeah, because, like, I've never lost a Star Killer. Hey, Dirk Heiser. I've never lost to just Ray. I've never lost to Ray, but I haven't played like, or have I? I don't know. I don't remember. But I can promise you I won't lose to just a Ray, like a Ray by herself, because I could just like go on Ray. Yeah, yeah. It's like it's ridiculously easy. So if you see Ray, you should be star killing. Yeah, like this. This is really bad. This doesn't even activate his um this doesn't even activate his ability because Dash Rendar is a scoundrel. So this is a unactivated. So this should have been like if you're gonna do this, it would have been Palpatine. So that's why 100% you lost this. But you should have saved Star Killer for Rey, and then you could have used something else. But this music is really bad. Like I would never advise you to do this, because this isn't even activated. So Palpatine, Mara Jade, Starkiller. Yeah. So Palpatine here. So yeah, that's really bad. So use the yeah, use these. Hold on. So use your squads, my dude. Use your squads. You should never lose by clicking the wrong button if you use squads. So just set up squads and you'll never. Same thing for ships. Like use your ships, use your squads. Mm. Yeah, this had. We'll just have one. There's no way. Like I have a lot of squads. I have a lot of squads. I'm bringing up my. Yeah, I'm doing other rosters. Black Hammer. I am. All right. Yeah. I don't know, my dude. Yeah. You just need one. You just need one. Yeah, I've never. Yeah, I don't know. So I think you're. Like, did you win this one? I think you won. Yeah, you won. But I think you could have won this one a lot more decisively. Um, and I think a lot of it has to do with you're wasting a lot of teams and you're not like maximizing your roster. You have to like maximize your roster. So I don't know if you noticed this, but like I have a very small account. Like my account is very small. But I try to like maximize every single one of my teams. Like and I think you really need to put some more effort into your offense and your defense as far as like just plan out your teams. You only have to do it one time. Like go through, create a tab, even like create two, like offense and defense. Um or just have 3v3 teams and then set those teams and kind of like cuz I have a plan for how I'm going to use my entire team and then I have a plan on like how I can maximize my roster if I need to. So like my Sith Empire, I can break it down into like 3 teams, maybe even 4 if I bring in other Sith. Uh, things like that. Like I know you can do it. Um, yeah, but I think you really need to, um, like first order. I I go because like here's an example. So you have Night Sisters. You can go here. Let me go. Where do you use? So you use a really lackluster first order here, like really lackluster, right? So this lackluster died. Sith Trooper, Kylo Ren, Captain Phasma. But if you would go to Night Sisters, go to Night Sisters here. You can go Talzin, Asajj, Marin, and then that'll save you Zombie and Daka. Zombie and Daka can go with SOKR, and then that opens up your first order so that you can go Hux, Sith Trooper, First Order, TIE Pilot. And those three are an excellent, excellent offensive tool. And then that saves you with Kylo Ren, First Order, or something, you know. Like you can do something with the garbage if you absolutely have to take out some garbage or clean up or something. But like these are ways that you can like stretch out your roster. You have to like plan out how you're going to use all these teams so that you can maximize them to your best ability. Like you have a really massive account, so I can't tell you everything, like all these things, but there's definitely some things you can do with your roster that you can do. Like the and it's not like, oh, you have to invest more in anything. It's just your like I always save Savage for offense because you can do Traya with the trio, or you can have Traya, Vader, Savage, or something like that. I always use this is the ideal team: Dash, Chewbacca, Han Solo. Like this is absolutely a horrible team. Finn, regular Poe, regular Scavenger. So I would say this is even like an overuse right here. I think you won this too, but I would consider stuff like this, like this really weak team. This is something you probably could have used your bounty hunters on or something like that, like a lesser ranked team that can take out this garbage. Because Dash Han Chewie is actually like an A tier team in 3v3. So yeah, it's something to think about. Something to think about. This is unfortunate that you lost this. Um, do you ever go on like music? So there's the free one. Even if you don't have insights, you can still use the free SWGOH like 3v3, and you can see what will work. Like I don't always do it, but when I'm facing like teams I'm unfamiliar with on the matchups, I'll go in there and I'll look and see what the percentages are. So that's something you can do too. Like this, there's no way this was gonna win against this. So I think you okay, because I think you make some really questionable choices on your matchups that you could like you didn't have to lose the banners here because like 100% these bad batches wasn't gonna get through this, you know, just stuff like that. So for gear 12, yeah. So for gear 12 Night Sisters, you can just use Vader, and if you're not using them, Watt somewhere. Vader Watt easily takes them out because you just put weapon tech and then he just like one shots them all. So something to think about. A bit of an overinvestment here. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, so okay, let's talk about your fleets here. So, you know, finalizer against executor. You took out 2 ships. Hey, great job on that. Great job on that. Um, Malevolence cleanup. Cool. Chimera. Negotiator versus Chimera. I could see where that would lose. Executor versus final. So was this a burner? No, this was a real fleet. Interesting. So I would have never took this. Like this could have been like if you absolutely had to, your very like your final cleanup. But I wouldn't have taken the endurance in second. I would have gone in with this first. No, you use Chimera. So you see, like you lost banners here. You lost banners here because you could have gone in with this fleet instead of this one. So like this, the endurance could have been like, because you had this Chimera fleet, but you brought in like this absolute trash endurance fleet first for some reason, and then you came in with the Chimera. So the Chimera should, like, I understand going negotiator against Chimera. Totally understand that. You know, bad RNG, whatever else, like it happens. But then this Chimera versus Chimera, like, should have been your second one, not this. Like, this had a 0% chance. Honestly, I think you're lucky that you even took out the TIE Bomber. So, just something to think about. All right, but yeah, that's my recommendations, my dude. Like, I think you could make better decisions on offense. I think there's some changes you can make on your defense. Yeah, but like you have the power, you have the raw GP. Like I know you're going against like big accounts, but I think with better, like more thought into your teams, and then especially like your priority and your attacking, I think you can really do better in Grand Arena. And then just like changing up your defense a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. We all punch up, my dude, right? So I'm in the absolute same boat as you. So, but I think you can do better. I think you can do better. If you just like choose your targets more wisely, and then like be a little better with how you're splitting up your teams, I think you can stretch your roster a lot better, and then just like really maximize your efforts. All right, so next, the worst scoundrel. Let's look at your stuff. But thanks, Musique, for being my first. Breaking my cherry on these reviews. So this is fun. This is fun. It took forever to go through that one. And I don't know if I'm just gonna get through these slower. Yeah, no problem. Hey, thanks for following, Fear. I think I'm gonna do these more often. Do you guys enjoy these? Do you guys enjoy these more than normal account reviews? Because I think I may do. Hey, thanks. Wow, thanks for the $10, my dude. Thanks. I definitely appreciate it. Yeah, I definitely appreciate it. So, thanks, Musique. Cheers, cheers, my friend. Cheers. Yeah, thanks. You guys can thank this stream to Musique as well, because he's the one who requested it. So, yeah, he's the one who gave me the idea. This is definitely not my idea. Definitely not my idea. Actually, the one who did this was Glurmit. So this is something Glurmit does. But Glurmit has, hey Xzone, how are you doing, my dude? Thanks for are you a lurker, Xzone? Because I've never heard your I've never seen your you here before. But thanks for replying. Hey Scoundrel, could you drop your ally code? I don't know if you did already. Okay. Yeah, I definitely well, I definitely wanted to give him credit, so I definitely wanted to give him credit. So whether he comes back or not. Okay, cool. Well, thanks thanks for watching and being a viewer. I do memorize most of your guys' names. So if someone new talks, I generally like, oh hey, that's someone new. Yeah, hey Scoundrel, can you post your ally code again? So I can review your stuff. Por favor. That's please in Spanish. Fear, maybe. So I do have people in front of me, and I wake up really, really early tomorrow. I wake up at 4 a.m. my time, and it's gonna be 9 p.m. So I'll probably do this for like an hour and some change. In the future, I may do this on like Sundays or something. Or yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'll do this on Sundays and I'll try to get on here a little earlier. Because these take a little longer. So I'll have to look at my schedule and see. Or maybe I'll do it like, I don't know, twice a week or something. I don't know. Hey, Arctic Gaming. Hey. Well, if any of you guys are new, here's your opportunity to say hi. But if Scoundrel doesn't drop his or his ally code, then I guess I'll have to move on. Yeah, I see him talking. I see you talking. But the worst Scoundrel, can you please drop your ally code? Yeah. So. Yeah, but I don't want to, because something Mr. Scribble himself said, he's like, he doesn't want to do this all the time because he feels like people will get burned out with it. And I love doing account reviews. I love looking at your guys' accounts, but I feel like I'll probably try to do it like twice a week, like one day where and this is what I'm thinking for my schedule. Like, of course, I'm going to do Grand Arenas on whatever day Grand Arenas are. And then I have 4 other days of the week. I'll do 2 of those days for Grand Arena or for these. And then the one day I'm just going to take off. So I'll probably be taking Fridays off just to spend with my wife. And then so we can go on dates or whatever else. And then I'll have 1 other day to kind of do whatever I want. Maybe I'll focus on like YouTube content on that day or something. But I'm still like coming up with my idea of what I want to do on my streams. So I'll give you like 1 more minute, the worst Scoundrel, to post your ally code. Otherwise, I'm gonna move on to like Nissan. So Nissan, if you can post your ally code too. Otherwise, the worst Scoundrel is gonna get skipped because he's just not posting his code. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, post your ally code, dude. Thank you. I've been asking for your ally. I don't know how many times I asked you, but you just refusing to give me the goods. Give me the goods. All right, let's look at your GAC history, my dude. No, I can't scroll that high because I'm using OBS chat, and OBS chat doesn't let me go that far. All right, GAC history. All right, so let's look at your defenses first. All right, so JMK or Jabba, that's good. Yep. So Qui-Gon, Anakin, Ki-Adi-Mundi, yes. I would say instead of Storty, right? I would use JTR. I would use JTR. So yes, Shorty does put Ben in what do you call it? But without the complete puzzle, right? Without the complete puzzle, like Sorty herself isn't great for this. Like, yeah, I get it. But I would rather, yeah, even without the Zetas, like I would rather have JTR, because she is a timeout threat. So, and I would rather the one hold, and then like as they're working through Ray and Ben, like once JTR really ramps up her evade, then you get the hold, you know? So something to think about. Yeah, so I would rather like I'm gonna put Ray, JTR, Ben. And let's look at these here. Let's look at these. So since you don't have to take my word for it, let's take raw math. So let's see, Ray. So 55%. All right, so this is 68. So best right now, JTR, right? Let's see, Hoda, 64, 64%. So a little better, 9%, 9%. And that's out of 9,000 battles compared to the however many, 860. So I would be more worried about this JTR one than this sortie one. Something to think about. Yeah. Yeah, but that's a good. Grievous? Yeah, I would take off Grievous, dude. I would take off Grievous. I don't know why people keep Grievous on defense. Like I get he's like stripped some banners, but like he's not. I don't think he's that good of a defense, to be honest. I don't know. Maybe you're just like trying to stretch yours out, but yeah. I would put range in here. I would put range personally instead of Stark if you have range. Or like Iden, Scout, and a tank or something. I don't know. Oh, hey Badger. Thanks for music. Music. Thank you for the gifted sub, my dude. Thank you. You're too kind. You're too kind, music. You're too kind. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. Badger, now you get access to my VIP room in my Discord. So if you're in my Discord, you get access to that VIP room as a gift, as a sub. Hey, Badger. Um, so, okay. If you really want to put like you can put BB-8 in here, and that'll be like a little trap for Wampa, because sometimes he'll die if you put BB-8 in here. So, I don't know, something to think about. Yeah. So you go with... Yeah, no problem. You could always like come back and look. Let's look and see. 0. Okay. Oh, this is rough. This is rough. So JMK against Jabba. Yeah. C against Seer. Okay. So Malgus dies. Hey Rob's Mad World, how you doing, my dude? So we're just doing... Oh, okay. Malgus is really good against Seer. So I use Malgus to counter Seers. So just something to think about. But today we're doing account reviews for Grand Arena. So we're doing some Grand Arena account reviews. We're diving deep into the Grand Arenas. Yeah, this is a really good offense. You can put it on defense too, but I personally use Malgus to beat these tier teams. Okay. That's good. Yeah. GAC reviews? Grand Arena reviews? GAC deep dives. GAC reviews, yeah. What I call it? I don't know. Yeah, I'd say this. I think you can find probably a better third than young Lando. I think you can find something. Young Lando is just not a very good character. Nice. Wow. This guy used Star Killer, JML, and Ray on your Ray, and you still lost. That sucks, my dude. Some good investment in Ray. Man, what's up with you? Well, yeah, if you don't have Vandor, though, if you don't have Vandor, like, I think you can use something else. Like, if that's all you have, that's all you have, but I would look at that. Like, I get why you guys put Lando here, but I would just put another bounty hunter. Because Lando has no synergy with bounty hunters. Maybe it's just to, like, bait out something, because they're a little more scared. But he's not a bounty hunter. He's Hut Cartel, but he's not a bounty hunter. Okay. So when you put your defense, my dude, when you put your defense, I would put Sith Fighter here instead of TIE Dagger, personally. Like, I think that's the toughest Leviathan. Is going Fury class, Extinction class bomber, and then Sith Fighter. And then I take out the Scimitar. I don't even use the Scimitar in here. I take out the Scimitar. I use the Scimitar with Malevolence, just like as a third reinforcement, just in case. But I put in Palpatine in here. But if you use Palpatine somewhere else, you can just like put in TIE Dagger and the Mark 6 Interceptor. But the Scimitar is useless. I don't know. It's not really easily. Like, they have to like really mess with their speeds to get that right. But I do think the Scimitar is probably the best defense. Yeah. Why not just put the Raddus here? So if you're using the Endurance with like Raddus ships, why not just put the Raddus in here? Do you not have the Raddus? Like, if you have the Raddus, just put the Raddus in here instead of the Endurance. Especially with like comeuppance. Maybe, you know, maybe you'll get a surprise. Sometimes the Raddus just holds or does like massive damage. Like, sometimes it just does. So yeah, I would take off Endurance because you're using the Raddus ships. So just put the Raddus in here. Get the comeuppance and put the comeuppance in here as well. You can take off the Jedi Consular Starfighter. That's not doing anything. So I would take off the Starfighter, put in the Raddus, and then put those three in there. Yeah. Hey, Kazutora. How's it going? I'm just doing some GAC reviews, so... Okay. Let's look at your offense. This is good. So I would say this. So for these, I don't know if you want to take, like, I know you put you can mix these up. So CLS goes really well with 3PO and Chewpio, and then I go Dash Han Chewie. And I would probably even, since you just have like a crap Dash team on the back, like, I would just take Dash on offense, and it's kind of an A tier team. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Dash Han Chewie does some serious work on offense. So I would go Dash. I would take that Dash team off defense, and then put Dash Han Chewie. Do you know what's a good idea? Just since you're taking off. Yeah, Dash Han Chewie can take out that Afro too. Like that. Yeah, Dash Han Chewie is just as good, my dude. Just as good. You don't need CLS for that. So Dash Han Chewie is a really, really good team. I know you don't have like, if I was you, yeah, that's probably what I would do. if I had dash on defense. But just change out dash on Chewy. Or take out dash, put in your what do you call it? Sortie. Since you're taking Sortie out of your Ray team. Or I don't think you had her on Ray, but yeah, just put a Sortie on there instead of dash. Yeah, so take dash, take them on offense, split up your CLS and dash, and that gives you like 2 A tier teams. They're both really good. So you'll want them both, and then you can go dash on Chewy, CLS, Chupio, 3PO, and then just put like Sortie on defense instead of dash. She kind of works similarly, where I think Sortie would probably hold better than dash, to be honest. Yeah. So, something to think about, right? Something to think about. But that's my recommendation for that. See? Yeah, that's good. Yep. Sometimes it'd be like that, right? Sometimes you just lose a guy. Sometimes Malgus takes it to the rim and dunks on your face, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. Sucks that this happened. Sucks that this happened. I think, I don't think you need, like, you could have been, you could have gone like Jedi Knight Revan, Yoda, and then Jolie, and that's like has the potential to beat this. And if you just kill, if you just kill Qui-Gon, you still didn't waste like Jedi Knight Luke. So I would have gone Jolie, Yoda, and then Jedi Knight Revan here against this. Something to think about, because they can win pretty reliably too. Jolie's gear 12. Oh, well, you should do better. You should do better. Something to think about. Something to think about. You should get your Jolie up to relics. Ah, okay. Whatever. Yeah. All right. That's hilarious. This is hilarious. Good for you. I don't know if personally I would do this. I know you can like quickly take out Mara Jade and then you just win. But this is like ballsy. Personally, I use against CLS, I use Dash on Chewy. So against this, I'm sorry. It's not 100%. It's not 100%. It's a little risky. It's a little risky. Yeah, it's not good. I personally use Dash on Chewy because I kill Mara Jade like right off the bat, and then the rest kind of fall to pieces. Like then you go Palpatine and Starkiller, and it's no issues. So, but you can also use Dash on Chewy for that, or you can use the CLS for this too, and that works just as well. So yeah. This is good. This is good for that. Yeah. That's funny. You lost viewers to this. It's okay. I get it. I get it. Sometimes it can be a little rough. That sucks. That sucks. Personally, I go crew and first order officer for Jabba. So yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. That sucks. Sometimes that happens, right? They're just throwing the freaking grenade in SLKR's face. So, that sucks. I get it. It's not a perfect win. It's not a perfect win, but this is good. Oh, the Biggs variant. Excellent. Clean. Nice. Excellent. I like this. I like this. I like your style. I like your style. Cool. Yep. Yeah. Yep. See? I would use I use crew because he survives better against the dots. Personally, I use crew. But yeah, good job on that. Yeah, Riva, Malgus takes out Riva. You can use SOKR, Fear. You can use SOKR. Yeah, that works. Yep. MK. Radis, yep. I prefer using Jedi Knight Luke. I personally use Jedi Knight Luke against Radis, but Bounty Hunters work too. Clean. Clean. Excellent. Yeah, sometimes this just be messy, right? This silencer sometimes is a menace. Yeah. Like very clean though, very clean. Like honestly, how you used your offense, very similar. Like if I had your roster, I would have probably did something very similar to what you did. So that's good. All right, Jabba. Cool. Yeah, again, I would use a SLKR probably. I use Jedi Knight Luke. It depends. Like, if they don't have a tank, you don't need Revan. But I usually use Jedi Knight Luke, Revan, and Hoda. I think Hoda. Or I don't know. I'd have to think about it. Yeah, I'd probably do that. In fives, it's a lot easier because you have more. Like, but in fives, if they have a tank, yeah. So if they have a tank, you need Revan because Revan has the Force Taunt. So if they don't have a tank, you don't need Revan. So, but Revan's always good. He clears debuffs. Sometimes Revan dies. So usually I go Joda. Oh, that's what I do. I do Jolee. I do Jedi Knight Luke lead, Revan, and Jolee is what I do. Personally. But Bounty Hunters is good too. Especially if they don't have a taunt, yeah, I would just use Bosk. I would just use Bosk too. Because you can just like boom boom boom. Especially if you have the plus 100% on a basic one. Hey, Papa Sprinkles. Thanks for the follow, my dude. Yep. Oh, this is hard. This is hard. This is a tough one. Lord Vader, Third Sister Maul. That's there's not a lot of counters for that. So good job on this one. Malgus. Use Malgus. Yeah. Yep. See? Malgus. Malgus has the Seer team's name. Malgus is, if you ever see Seer and you have Malgus available, just do it. Just do it. Just take Malgus. It's worth it. You don't have to have Malak. Yeah, Malak's good actually. Yeah, this is good. Yeah. You don't need Malak, but Malak's good too. The Padme, yeah. Yeah, if you would have gone Malgus first, I think you would have won. You would have won. I guess. I guess great minds don't think alike, the worst scoundrel, because I would have gone Malgus first. I'm just kidding. I think someone told me on the stream or something, like, hey, Malgus. And then I used Malgus, and I've used Malgus ever since, because it's such a decisively, like, easy battle. He just dunks on their face. Hmm. I would have used, what'd you use Jabba on? I would have used Jabba. Jabba and Leia. Jabba on Leia. You could have, this could have, see? Oh, wow. Hmm. Yeah, I would have used Jabba. I like Jabba. Even it's like a weaker Leia. It's a weaker Leia. So it's not even like, it has Obi-Wan. I would have just gone Jabba. See, yeah. Traya mirror match? Huh. I've never gone to the Traya mirror match. Yeah. Oh, yep. Rex 5s. Yeah, that's good. That sucks. That sucks. Did you go first? Because if you went first, stun Anakin, right? Actually, yeah. Yeah. I would have tried to let Anakin take a turn, have him do his big hit, and then I would go all in on Qui-Gon. This is really expensive though. This is really expensive. But I get it. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta bait out the big AoE. Yeah, you gotta bait out the big AoE. I don't go for all in on Qui-Gon. Gotta bait it out first. Oh. Wow. This is, I bet you felt really lucky on this one. I bet so when Dark Trooper died, Piet got all that offense and then you were able to finish this. So that's pretty lucky. Yeah, definitely some efficiency stuff here that you could have, yeah, there's some things. There's some things I could have done a little better. Yeah, this is good. Yeah, yeah, a few drop battles that you could have won. All right, finalizer, good. His ships are pretty weak. Pretty weak. Yeah, he has a really weak ship's defense. Yeah. But good job, dude. Good job. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, not all right, Nissan. Nissan, can you post your ally code? Yeah, not bad, dude. Not bad. Nissan Mikli. Chromium. Alright, let's see this. Yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. Alright. Let's check out your defenses first. See how you're doing here. Alright, so dash. Alright. Fin, Poe. GLs. GLs are just a crutch, Nissan. GLs are just a crutch. Okay. All right. Yep. All right. Alrighty then. Yeah, I get it. I get it. We'll see what you have. We'll see what you have. I have the same thing, dude. Same thing. Same thing. I'm gonna pull up your account real quick. Just so I have like an understanding of what you have. Oh, you have no GLs. You have no GLs. Yeah, you need some GLs, my dude. Looks like you're finishing SLKR. Yeah, you should be finishing SLKR. And then you just gotta go into Ray. So. Let's look at your second round. Nice. Nice. Congrats. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. I would honestly recommend, like, yeah, you're facing against like massive opponents. They're in Chromium. Yeah, I'll tell you this, my dude. I'll tell you this. I don't think even with SLKR you would have had a chance against these. I'll look at their offense, but like your opponents were just like bigger than you. And I'll tell you this. Sometimes you have to learn how to fight opponents who are bigger than you. I would take Nihilus at least to gear 12. Man, I can't believe you R5'd Scion, but not Nihilus. Like, Scion should be the gear 10 or 11 or whatever that is. You can't solo Kylo Ren to Iden. It's like it's really risky, even really low gear. If you do this, just throw in a tank, like throw in one tank with him, and you'll be fine. Yeah, just throw in one tank, if you're gonna try to solo something like that, like one tank, and then you'll be fine. Well, there's no way. There's no way this was gonna win. No way. So, I'll say this. I'll say this. If you use a burner, where's your malevolence? Where is it? Where'd you put it? What did you do with it? Where are you hiding it? So, malevolence is really good. So, if you use a burner, right? If you use a burner fleet and like just put a crap fleet that allows them to use all their specials, then you can come in with the malevolence and beat the executor. So I would start working on your malevolence. Well, so the biggest thing for you, Nissan, isn't what you're doing. Like, yeah, you can go. So yeah, it's gonna be a long time. You're just gonna have to develop your account because you're facing opponents who just have like more focused rosters, and your roster isn't focused. So like, get SLKR, get Executor. Yeah, so get SLKR, get Executor, get a 5-star Negotiator, and then start farming Malevolence and get a 5-star Malevolence, and then go back and finish Negotiator to 7 stars, and then finish Malevolence to 7 stars. But it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while until you can kind of like start climbing. Yeah, Chromium, yeah. Yeah. Because you're not ready for a Rhodium. You're absolutely not. Or Bronzium? It's Bronzium into Chromium. Yeah. So, yeah, like... Chromium's just under a Rhodium. So a Rhodium... Musique, you'd be surprised. Like, a Rhodium has... Like, you were just in a Rhodium, right? Like, you were in a Rhodium 4. Like, that's the average players in a Rhodium is like absolutely massive accounts or like small focused players who know how to like play the game really well. Hey, Papa Sprinkles. Thanks for the first time chat. Yeah. So you'll get there. You'll get there, Nissan. You just like 5.4 million and not having a GL or a GL level ship is like really hurting your GAC. So there's no like, I would put Holdo here. Oh, you're attacking. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's just how it is, Musique. That's how it is. That's what I had to do. That's how I climbed. But if he had like an Executor, yeah, you gotta. Yeah, you gotta do your best, my dude. You gotta do your best. You gotta do your best. So you can do it. You can do it. It's just hard. This is hard. But until you have like a GL or a GL level ship, you can't really put like a you just have to do the best you can. Be as efficient as possible. You're gonna face opponents that you can't beat no matter what, and then you're gonna try to like scrounge some wins against the opponents that you can. And that's just what you have to do. Like, you're not doing anything like glaringly wrong. It's just your account building isn't focused. So yeah, continue working on your ships, finish SLKR. Once you finish Executor, go into Ray. And then after that, I would say go for the new 2024 ship whenever that gets launched. And then try to, just try to build up your stuff. All right, Dr. Wiley. Paging Dr. Wiley. Paging Dr. Wiley. Can you put in your ally code? There you go. Yeah, so low gear, so put in Zori there. Iden Versio, low gear Iden Versio. So stuff like that will get me wins. Believe it or not. I won my middle Grand Arena. I won my middle one based off of, here, I'll show you real quick. First one. I won my first one. So I won my first GAC. So he did Night Sisters against my Geos. Not a big deal. And then took out that team. Went and lost Thrawn against low gear. So music, this is what I was talking about. Some people will take in some stuff against Fin Zori because they're like, oh, that's a low gear Zori. I'll just kill her off. Even without Zeta, she starts in stealth, and then I have a fast hero Finn, and that starts the team off, and then they just like roll through them. So they came in, had to use Fennec to clean that up, and then look, look, Grievous lost to Iden. Grievous lost to Iden. So just gear 12, gear 12, gear 12. Absolutely rolled their Grievous. Absolutely rolled it. And I won the Grand Arena. I won the Grand Arena. Now it was like it was impossible for them to win because I only dropped one battle and they dropped two. So and look, like a gear 12 Iden with Range Trooper Stark. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes if you so the yeah. Fear, I don't know what you're saying, Cyber 3. I don't know what that means. You're having relations with your you're having relations with them? Alright, let's look at this GAC history, my dude. 3v3. Defense. Look at your defense. Okay. Iden. Alright. So I would say this, right off the bat, Dr. Riley. I wouldn't put Iden on your front wall because I would put something to bait out Wampa on your front wall and then have Iden on your back wall. So on the back wall, Iden is like really dangerous, really, really dangerous. And then if you have it instead of Dark Trooper, I personally like range. So the extra attacks are really deadly. So, or you can go Iden tank if you have that too. So, but I would personally like put Iden on the back wall because if they just Wampa it, it's not getting much value. But if you put something on the front wall that can get Iden and then Iden on the back wall, maybe they'll run out of their teams and get stuck on Iden. Okay. Nice. Yeah. Alrighty. So C. Alright. So JML is not a good defense. JML is a really really great offensive team. JML on defense is a horrible team. Like it's not a good team. So I would take JML off defense, keep him on offense. Yeah, JML's not good. Malgus? Yeah, Malgus is good. Okay. So I'll say this about CLS too. Like CLS gets beat pretty easily. And pretty cheaply. So I try to not have teams that are like A tier that can get soloed by Wampa or Sauvage. Personally. So yeah, something to think about. Like you can keep CLS on defense if you want to, but personally I would think he has much more value on offense. Malgus on defense? If you're gonna put Malgus on defense, you should go all in. So it should be Malgus. I would recommend Malgus, Badstilla, and Darth Revan, personally. So Malik, yeah. And honestly, if you have C, I would probably like put C on defense with Darth Malik. Probably. I like this. Yeah, I use well on defense, yeah. Yeah. You could do that. But I don't know. If you want to, you could do like Malgus, Malik, and Talon too. That would work. Pretty much you just want a team that can spread so much fear that they can't Treya it. Because you don't want Treya, because that's like a really cheap counter. And if you have Bastila and Revan, they can't Treya it. And that's why I say I would use that team. Um, yeah. Because you just want to like roll the fear and then it times out. So something to think about. Something to think about. That's rough. I didn't know Malik can solo this. Oh, it took out. Okay, that makes sense. So I personally, I wouldn't put third sister on defense because she loses to Treya. Like, yeah, they use Jabba on her, but like she also loses to like a low gear Treya. So something to think about. Man, why didn't he just use troopers to clean this up? Yeah, why didn't he just? I would just use Imperial troopers to clean up the like. What is this guy doing? Like the Imperial troopers easily cleans that up, and then they waste it on bounty hunters like crap bounty hunters. Yeah. I wouldn't be mad because I would have used troopers and I would have cleaned up your your Lord Vader. Good job on defense here. Solid holds, solid. Okay. Yeah, see what I was saying? Like Treya beats this really easily. And on offense, she can take out like GL level teams. So I don't know if you would want to like do something else with her. So something to think about. X, that's good. Honestly, that's not a bad trade-off right here. This isn't a bad trade-off. Because that's like two teams, losing two teams to one. This isn't bad. Strip some banners. Okay. This is this is an absolute hilarious team right here. Look at this. Look at this. Old Ben, C-3PO, Captain Drugan. That's hilarious. This is a hilarious team right here. That's hilarious. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I remember. Yeah, I think I remember what you mentioning that, Dr. Wiley. I remember you mentioning that. Oh, I would not do this. I would not do this. What are you doing here, baby? What you doing? Don't put Piet in a lead. What are you doing? Like, troopers are so good. Keep your troopers together. Veers, Piet, Dark. Take this garbage team and find a new lead for it. If you absolutely have to stretch your roster, that's fine. But some erotic vibes. But don't use your Piet this way. No, it didn't draw out a JML. It was just the last team he had. Like, he was gonna JML whatever was there. Yeah, that's not. So the troopers do a lot. Veers, troop, dark. Veers, troop, dark. Is you use your Piet goes first. You put the marked on dark, and then you just like use the mass assist on the weakest character, and then you just like kill them. Like, dark trooper just kill things. So you can take out like Sith Empire without Malgus. You can take out Traya teams. There's a lot they take out. But this team is not going to do anything. Like, yeah, Piet's good, but Piet's amazing with Veers. So take off this garbage team. Yeah. So for best results, just like even though they lost, just put in the Sith fighter. What absolute dog? Like, this dude's absolute dog. Look how horrible this is. What horrible RNG. He must have like horrible relics or RNG to lose to a 4-star Leviathan with this fleet. Absolutely horrible. It's not even close. You can clean this up because they took out the bomber, but still. He started out with Vader. Vader's right here. Yeah, no problem. Alright, let's see your attacks. See. Okay. Traya. Alright. I guess. You need good. You need good. I understand you're going threes. I don't know. I don't know. It's unfortunate. This is a dog. This is absolute horrible. Use Kyle Katarn with Mon Mothma. Use Kyle Katarn with Mon Mothma. You can find another Jedi here. That's a waste. Just take off. You can just like have Kylo solo this, I guess. So Savage or Darth Vader would have been enough for that. Ooh, you preloaded this, my dude. Why'd you... So you shouldn't be preloading stuff. You just made the second fight even harder on yourself. So this would have had a better chance of doing something if you didn't like preload this. Yeah. It's pretty hard to just like lose on ships. You could back out. Usually on ships you don't just like lose. Like on characters, sometimes things just happen and then you just lose. But on ships, yeah. Yeah, Mark, she's probably worth using. You just so I would say this. I'd say this, Dr. Riley. This team right here should have been able, if you didn't preload it, this Chimera, because it's starting out with the tie dagger, could have probably took out at least the bomber and probably at least like first reinforcement if it's the fighter and the dagger. If you would have went Chimera first with no preloaded turn meter. So something to think about. Something to think about. Because if they have a tie dagger in the front line, pretty much anything other than Sith fighter, then I can take out the bomber with this, and then I can clean it up. So if you take out the bomber, this is 100% cleanable fleet with almost anything. So yeah, something to think about. But you still won. But I feel like you won because your opponent was really bad, not because you were really good. So something to think about. Yeah, dash on Chewie. Savage can solo this. Yeah, you should have never took this. I don't know why you went this, but this was like doomed for failure from the start. Yeah, he can, Dr. Wiley, he can. Yeah, this was a non-starter. This was never gonna work. So for these, just solo it, you know. You can if you really want to be comfortable with it, just take like a tank or something. But you can solo these. Yeah, I think you need a new plan for Malgus. You need a new plan because whatever you're doing with Skywalker is not working. Oh, you have Cal Kestis? Stop trying to Skywalker it. Cal Kestis it. Just use Bastila lead. Bastila lead, Cal Kestis, and then a third Jedi. You don't have to use Jedi Knight Luke or Hoda. It's really expensive. That's rough. Take a tank. All right, mirror. Okay. This is rough. You got some banner. That's what I was saying to someone. Use the Radis because the Radis strips some banners. Look at that. Took out the Starfighter, the Y-Wing. There's a world where if this had the comeuppance, like it maybe have like just one. So. All right, fear 4 EG. If you're here, you can go ahead and drop your ally code as well. This is rough. This is rough. What happened here? This is rough. Yeah, that's what you said. You like started spiring. Well, do you know why, Dr. Wiley? I'll tell you why. I know why. I know why it happened, Dr. Wiley. So it happened because she was inspired and you didn't take off her inspiration. So it doesn't matter. So she was inspired and you didn't take off her inspiration. So she was inspired for too long and she ramped her mastery really, really high. So her offense was like through the roof. And so she killed you. So you have to take off the inspiration because since you're every character, I try to like monologue what I'm doing when I fight Ray, but in SLKR or I'm sorry Ray with Starkiller, and you have to like you um have to take off the inspiration on all the characters. And that's why it's so important. Yeah, that's why it's so important to like take the inspiration off of JTR because then she ramps up her dodge. So it's also why it's important to have the second Omicron on Starkiller because he rips buff crit immunity off everyone. So Mara Jade can rip crit immunity off of just Ray, but Starkiller can rip it off everyone, and that way you can like spread your basics around, and then you can keep everyone off of being inspired. Because if they're inspired, then they're just doing like massive damage. So, or they're ramping up their offense or whatever. So that's your number one priority. Like obviously you're trying to like get Ray into damage immunity, get Ben into damage immunity, take Ray into red, and then kill Ben and then kill Ray. But while you're also doing that, you have to manage inspiration so that Ray doesn't become invulnerable and that you don't like jack up their offense. That's rough. That was a really poor choice. There's no way this was gonna win. Yeah, this was rough. All right, my dude. That was rough. Yeah, yeah. I think if you would have, you could have won this. I think you definitely could have won this. Yeah, no problem. No problem. Happy to help. Happy to help. Yeah. It's kind of funny, right? You can, didn't even see the fight. Already know what happened, just based off what you said. But yeah, it's yeah, it's just understanding the mechanics. That's why it's important not just to understand counters, but to understand mechanics. Because if you understand mechanics, then you can, then you won't make those mistakes. So something to think about. All right, so I don't think Fear 4 EG is here. So I'm probably going to call it because it's getting late. But what do you guys think? What do you think about my first GAC reviews? Grand Arena reviews. I like it. I like it. At first I was like, I don't know how I'm going to feel about it. Yeah, it really does. It really does. Because I plan most of my, I scout them. So I scout my opponent. And then I kind of like decide what I'm going to do on the front end. Fear, you're here, Fear. Post your ally code, my dude. I was like asking for your ally code. So if you're here, post your ally code and we'll look at your stuff too. If you want to review, like I'll review your stuff. I'm glad you guys like it. I'm getting some, okay. Getting some pretty good. I think GAC Insights is really useful for this too. All right, so let's see. Fear. Kyber 1. Let's see what you got, Fear. Let's see what you got. Show me your moves. A 35 defense. Leia. All right. Leia. All right. Leia. And then I'm pretty sure he decided I'm not going to fight this dude after that. Those Sazafan, those are so hard to get. I farmed, I don't know how many Datacrons. I'm gonna put a little pause on your review real quick. A little pause just to show you how ridiculous these Datacrons are. And my guild gets the most like I don't buy them, but I farmed how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 20. I farmed 20 of these. So I farmed 20 Datacrons and only got 3. And I rolled like, I don't know, I re-rolled like 4 or 5. I don't know how many re-roll mats. So it's like, it's rough. Rough. And I only got 3 of them. So, and I only have 3 doubts. I don't think it's bad RNG. I think it's that talking to other people, I think that's pretty standard. I think it's pretty standard. It's just rough. It's just a rough drop right. I don't have any protection ones either. I only have doubts. I have 3 doubts. So I'm hoping next time I can roll some more. I have 1. I have 3 doubts. I don't have 1 protection up. Only doubts. All right, let's see. Round 2. All right. Leia, yeah. Malgus, okay. Frey, yep. Yeah, 3. I'm not going to use my ally points for that, Rob's Medworld. I'm not. I use my ally points so I can get Shard Shop. I need my Shard Shop currency. Yeah. So I'll farm. I'll use a little bit of crystals. So I'll do the 3 crystal refreshes for Conquest, but that's it. That's the most investment I'm going to put in it. Yeah, Mark, absolutely. So I'm going to try to do these once a week. So we can jump into them. So just for a little bit of variance. Oh, that is bad RNG. That is bad RNG music. Yeah. Because I farmed 20. And I only did the 3 refreshes. So did you do the 3 refreshes a day music? 2 doubt, 2 protection. Oh, look at Mr. Big Man over here. Mr. Big Man KY with his 2 doubt, 2 protection. I think this is a waste. This is a waste. All 50th? Yeah, that's rough. That's rough, my dude. That is bad RNG. I don't know. I don't like this. I don't like this. having Revan and Bastila. Honestly, if I would rather Revan and Bastila with Darth Malgus and then Darth Malak and Talon with Vader. Hey, you have a good one, says Ephon. Yeah. Personally. Personally. I think that would be a better mix. Yeah. Yeah. I guess here. Let's look. Hey, the wolf. How's it going, my dude? How's it going? How are you doing today? Getting ready for some work? Nice. Yeah, I got off work a little while ago. It's been rough. It's been rough. This whole week. I worked this last week straight. No days off for the whole 7 days. And I worked 12-hour days and I have to drive a little farther. So it ends up being like 13, 14-ish hours a day. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. Tomorrow it ends though. Tomorrow I go back to my normal schedule. So okay. Drea kinda beats it. C beats it. Not gas. C. JML. That. Yeah, I don't know. You can do it, but Troopers kind of loses to it. Yeah. So yeah, if you can if you want. I would probably divide them up a different way, but yeah, it's up to you. Huh. Yeah. So I don't know if you can find. I don't know. Like I think if you put crew in here, it like kind of slows down the Gidme. Let's see. Which yeah. So this stops at least Gidme if you go with crew in here. So yeah, something to think about. Something to think about. There's still other counters, but it could bait out the if you put crew in here, it can bait out the Gidme. So yeah, it still loses to like other things. Gas, Treya, bounty hunters. But it at least stops this counter, so yeah. Something to think about. Something to think about. It's good. You got Trench off the bench. Yeah, why does... Okay. Why is everyone using Ty Dagger on defense? Like, I personally don't. Oops. Personally. No way. No way. There's no way. Sith Fighter. Sith Fighter is the better. Maybe it helps against this counter, I guess. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, it does look like this is the better counter. So if you're expecting them to go with that instead of the mirror, then yeah, I could get that. Okay. Yeah, interesting. Interesting. A Profundity. Executor. Nice. You got some FU ships. FU fleet defense. I like it. Okay. Interesting. I'll remember that. I'll remember that. So I'll use that if I need it. Because yeah. I personally use Sith Fighter on defense. But if I yeah. I learned something. Rebel Force. Jabat Mizia. Mizia. Okay, let's look at these. Okay, you got Leia against Rey. Or you got Rey. Hey, Trufra. How's it doing, how's it going, my dude? How's it going? Man, you've been streaming for a long time. Thanks for the raid. Thanks for the raid. But you've been streaming for quite some time. Doing good. Doing good. Yeah, I watched you yesterday on my drive home. But you're streaming pretty late, my dude. You're streaming really late. Yeah. Like 6 hours. Yeah, yeah. It's a long stream, my dude. It's a long stream. Yeah, I helped you with you get off late. Oh, okay. Yeah, I helped you with the Tourette's word. You couldn't remember the word Tourette's. But I live in Asia, so thank you for offering your shirt. Normally I would accept it, but I live in Asia currently, so I wouldn't want to do that to you for the shipping costs. It's really expensive, so I appreciate it though. Yeah, yeah, I appreciate it though. So thanks for offering. Okay, so you don't change your defenses. You keep the same defenses for all three? Yeah, nice. Okay, let's look at your offense. What you're doing for there. Yeah, this is the low key wolf stream. Come in and say hi. This one. He's a guildie. Nice. Oh, you're in the I forget what your wolves are, what your guild's called, but it's the one with content creators in it. Yeah, Wolf's great. Wolf's great. Wolf is great. The battalion, yeah. Yeah, I remember the first time I talked to Wolf, I mentioned it. Or he talked about it. I think the premise is pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Interesting. I didn't know Wampa can take out Trench. Alright, that's unfortunate. Okay. Yeah, this is a good counter. Riva, JMK. Huh. Unlucky. Did you win this one? Yeah. Yeah, you won this one pretty decisively, but some rough matches here. Pretty rough. I think for this one you need a Jedi Knight Revan, right? Jedi Knight Revan, maybe lead Jedi Knight Revan lead, Jedi Knight Luke, Mace, and then I think you can take this down. Or Cal, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. Cyber Sport. What's Cyber Sport? Is that a person? Water sports? I play water sports. I played water polo. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I played water polo. But not. Let's see. Some trouble with Ray. It's always sucks. It sucks when like your key counters lose. Because it kind of like throws everything out the window, right? Right, yeah. Oh, this is. Oh, this is so painful. Look at this Ray. Look at how much health that Ray had. Oh man, that's so painful. I feel you on that one. It was like so close, right? It was just right there. All right, you got it with the first order. Interesting. Okay. You took out the Executor. Yeah, it's a little this counter is a little harder with the Marauder. A burner fleet, okay. Didn't work. That didn't work. Alright, your home one took that out. And then okay. So yeah, nice. You cleared, right? It was rough. It was a rough ship battles, but you cleared, so. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you're obviously, you know what you're doing, so. The protection up. So, yeah, do you think the protection up with Ray is just like, because that's a super healthy Ray right there. It looks like you didn't get anywhere with that. So that protection up was like really damning for you. Like it looks like it just like takes out that counter. Yeah, that's rough. This is rough. Yeah. Okay, so this worked this time without Jedi or without Darth Revan. Idmay, that's a good one. Riva, yeah, it's a little risky in threes. Okay, yeah. Alright, C was able to close it out. Didn't work that time. Did a Knight Anakin, nice. Okay. That happens. Ooh, Saw Gerrera. Quit. Mon Mothma. Loss. Ooh. Yeah, I saw your Star Killer lost. No, Chufra. So I do Grand Arena reviews. So like obviously for fear. He knows what he's doing. But I help people with their just like look at their GAC defenses and what they're doing on offense. So we can see if there's something they could do better, different defenses, different offensive combinations, or they're doing like really bad matchups. So it just helps. I just look at that. So instead of just doing normal roster reviews, once a week I'm going to be doing this where I just review their Grand Arena so that we can I can just like go through and see what they're doing. So it just mixes it up. So that's what I've been doing. So no, he's not my opponent. But Fear is, yeah, Fear knows what he's doing. Except for this, I think this got away from him really quick. So 27 seconds and then he preloaded. So I think he wasn't ready for this one. He wasn't ready for that Saw Gerrera. That one snuck up on him. So, but it happens to everyone, right? It happens to everyone. You go in and you're like, yeah, I'll have time to back out. I'm not going to put this on airplane mode. And then you just die and you're like, oh, well, now that's preloaded. So, oh, thanks, Chufra. Thanks. I appreciate the bits. I appreciate. Yeah. Hard to be nice on those. Yeah, I try to. So I have like a natural personality to like roast people, and I think it has to do with my job. So I'm in the yeah, the Karakron. Yeah, very tilted. Yeah. So I so I'm in the Marines, and in the Marines we just roast each other all the time. So it's like constantly roasting people. So after doing that for 16 years, I like lead towards naturally, like I just strike at the heart, you know, I just strike at people's hearts. Um, and so I try not to, I try to be consciously, like nice to people when I review their accounts, because if I don't like really think about it, then I just like go into roasting mode, and you know, then feelings get hurt and everything. So I try not to, I try to be helpful. I'm not, like, don't get me wrong. If someone wants a roast, I'll roast them. I'll roast them all day long. But I try my best to try to, just keep it beneficial to them. So if they need help, honestly, yeah. So, well, no, I'll give it to them straight. I'll give it to them straight. But I try not to like make a show out of, you know, just absolutely destroying them. So keep it. But if someone asks for a roast, I'll give them a roast. Wow, I'm surprised this. Oh, okay. Dash on Chewy. Yeah, that's like your only hope for preloading. Yeah, that's rough, dude. This is rough. This was an expensive counter for you. Expensive counter, because Rex is good. Rex is surprising. Rex is surprising. And then yeah, Cara Dune. I don't know. Yeah, the Karakon can do some damage. Zori, yeah, that can be rough. Wheel. Ugh. This was a rough one, my dude. This was a rough Grand Arena for you. Rough Grand Arena. Yeah, so I see why you said it's kind of like exploring. So there's some new, just relearning, right? Dipping your feet into the water, seeing what works. Because there's a lot of stuff here that just did not work out for you, my dude. It did not work out. That's rough. This is rough. Oh. Okay. Man, you lost. You went 0 for 3. You went 0 for 3 for these rays, my dude. You went 0 for 3. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I would say like try another counter for Ray, because you're in threes right now. I don't know if it's just like Ray, Ben, JTR, but this is rough. This is rough. You said you had like the second best star killer in the game or something, right? You just, oh, that must have been infuriating for you then, if you normally win. Just going 0 for 3. It's pretty rough. Pretty rough, my dude. Pretty rough. Yeah, because if you're gonna like do this, you're gonna put Tearing Malicos on defense. I would put Crew on here, because if you're not using Tearing Malicos with SOKR anyways, might as well put Crew in with Seer. Yeah, your Fennec. Fennec is rough. Fennec is rough, especially in threes. You don't have that. You don't have the disintegrate. You don't have the disintegrate, so it could be a little rough. It can be a little rough. You cleaned it up nicely. This is... Oh, you lost? Oh, how did you lose? Did they just like went straight for Radis or something? Or did the Dark Trooper just punch Radis? That Dark Trooper hits really hard. That Dark Trooper hits really hard. That's rough. This is rough. I feel you. I feel for you on this one. I feel for you on this one. It's a reliable win. It's a reliable counter, but This Dark Trooper hits really, really hard. It's really, really hard. So if that punches Radis, he can just like delete him. That's rough. Okay. Ooh, yeah. Yep. Treya, yeah. Mm. If there's an R in Jesus, you're going to R now. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's a good one, Trufra. That's a good one. Yeah, because that's rough. That's rough. Okay, this is nice. B, yep. JMK. Now you're going into the overkills. Bounty hunters. Yeah, Paz Vizsla. Paz Vizsla is pretty good. Even I don't know what I would do against that, but yeah. Okay. If this had Omicron, you had no chance. If the Tusken Raider here had the Omicron, there's no way. At least you took out the warrior there. Nice. Dave Kron. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way that was gonna win, Fear. I feel like you should know better on that one. This had like no chance. This is like more of a cleanup. Like if you would have had a cleanup, like if you went in with something else and then you came in with that to clean up, then maybe, but I don't think this had a chance. Nice. Okay, nice. Yeah, dude. Yeah, good job. Not bad. Not bad. 2-1. 2-1. Yeah. So I would say this, you know your stuff. You have a good account. You have a better account than I do, and you have more experience. So I can't say much other than you know, sometimes we make like sometimes RNG is just not in your favor, Fear. And I feel like there's very few fights in here that I would say I would have done differently. Like obviously I didn't watch you play, but like your choices aren't bad objectively. You have like good decision making. You have a solid defense. You can you have a really strong ships defense. You can off meta counter their ships. So I like it. I like your style. So good account. Good. Thanks for letting me look at it. So there's not much I could say or do for you that, but your account's good. Decent. Well played, sir. Well played. I would fear playing you. To your collection. Excellent. 10 million GP. Yeah, I totally get it. I don't. We all data dump it, right? We all data dump it. So at least you're playing it. I know a lot of players just don't even engage that much in 3v3. They just throw everything on defense, and then they're like, I'll take out whatever I can on offense, and that's it. So, Yeah, it's rough, right? It's rough at first. We all gotta dust off the cobwebs and try to remember like how did I counter that or what did I do here? So, that's everyone. That's everyone. But yeah, thanks for letting me look at your account, my dude. I'll say this, so I'm pretty much gonna end the stream here because I gotta be up in very shortly, and I've been up for a very long time. So I'll say this. Thanks everyone for hanging out with me. Thanks for the raid, Trufra. Um, yeah, and yeah, if you haven't already, because even like right now, I'm not running on all cylinders. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. I'm forgetting things left and right, left and right. So yeah, no problem, dude. No problem. Thanks for letting me look at the account. It was fun. I like looking at like massive accounts and seeing what people do in Kyber 1 too. So yeah, no problem. Hey Adam, how are you doing? Yeah, no problem, Music. Thanks for your donation and for the gifted sub today, Music. I really appreciate it. Hey Rob Smedworld. Yeah, no problem. Thanks. But I'll say this. Hey, no foreskin, dude. How's it going? This is no foreskin dude and me go way back. He was my first follower, subscriber. I can't remember which one. Follower, I think. Yeah, follower. Like no foreskin and dude and me. It was like just the two of us hanging out. He was the OG watcher. He was the first one. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Haven't seen you in a bit. Haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad you can stop by. It's unfortunate that you stopped by, follower and viewer. Yeah. So yeah, you're my first follower and viewer. Yeah. Yeah. I remember. It was just me. It was around Christmas time or something, and no foreskin came, dude. So he kept me company when I was lonely. It was just me on my lonesome. So yep. Oh, good to see you, dude. Good to see you. It's pretty much so lately I've just been like I had a irregular work schedule, but it ends tomorrow. So around 7 p.m. Japanese Standard Time. So that's GMT plus 9, I think is the time zone. GMT plus 9. And I stream from 7 to like 10ish every day. I'm gonna stop streaming on Fridays, just Fridays, so I can spend some more time with my wife. But other than that, I'll probably stream on the other days. I'll see, because it's only been what, like 6 weeks, 5 weeks, so I'm still kind of like figuring everything out on how I want to do this. But yeah, about seven. I would say 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. GMT plus 9. A little longer on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday, or not Friday, Saturday. Probably longer. It'll be a longer stream. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. I think my wife left my closet door open. Because I definitely did not leave that open. Yeah, nice. Yeah, GMT plus 9. If you're East Coast, generally like really early in the morning when most people are like waking up. Yeah. My YouTube's getting a lot bigger though. If you want to follow that, all my streams are on there. Here. And then here's Discord. Yeah. $7:30 a.m. Yeah, so I start streaming like, because this is the end of my stream. So I start streaming like 3 hours, like 4:30 a.m. your time is when I start streaming. Adam, I always recommend doing like an assault battle farm. So like CLS Imperial Troopers are always good. Mod Theory. Yeah, yeah, I'm like ahead. But that's my YouTube. So if you don't catch my live, you can always like catch my VODs or my YouTube. I pump out guides too sometimes. Yeah, but join my Discord. Followers, subscribe on my YouTube. That'd be nice. Yeah, if you can't, because I know it's hard in America to catch my live streams. That's why no one else live streams this time zone, is because no one else wants to wake up like ridiculously early in the morning for them, which is fair. And it's like it's too late for them to stream, except for Trufra. Trufra will power through and stream 6 hours. Yeah, Lysol streams at the end, like around the end. By the time I'm ending, Lysol's starting. So I'll usually raid him whenever I'm done. Whenever I'm done. So he like does. So like 99% of the time. Yeah, I stream GAC. Yeah, every Grand Arena I stream. Every Grand Arena. He's offline right now. The Lysol. Yeah. He'll definitely, he's on. He's usually on only on the what do you call it? The Grand Arena days. So sometimes if it's like a conquest, he'll come on for conquest, or if there's something for him to do. But yeah, definitely during Grand Arena he'll be streaming, and then I've seen him on Conquest too, and I think maybe TB. So if there's something for him to do, because he's not because the big thing for me is more of like interacting with you guys, but he's more like I don't know. I'm sure he does like account reviews or whatever. I don't know. But he has like 3 accounts, so he plays those. So if he has like some PvE stuff to do, I think he does stream in the mornings, because I've seen him on non-Grand Arena days, and usually it's like Conquest. But during Conquest he does come on here and hangs out. Yeah. Yeah, but good to see you, dude. Good to see you. Can you buy reviews for channel points? What do you mean? Like you want, I think if you like donate or whatever, it gives you channel points. Oh, for Lysol, yeah. Yeah, you can. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember seeing something saying like, yeah, reviews for channel points. Yeah. Yeah, but I like, because his stream time is so weird for me, because it's like when I'm going to bed. Because I try to go to bed pretty early, so I don't watch a lot of his stuff, like just the beginning. So when I rate him, I'll like stay in and watch him, or especially if I'm doing some like video editing or something, I just like listening in. So I'll listen to his stuff while I'm doing that. But yeah, it's just hard. It's hard to catch, you know? Yeah. Hey Decepticons. Hey, I'm doing well. How are you doing? Yeah, I'm healing. My cold went away pretty quick. Took like a week. I was a little worried about it, because I was like, the first 2 days was rough, because I was working like 12 hours. So it was like, it was painful. It was absolutely painful. I remember just like, I was sitting there, and I work in like air control. I don't know. A lot of people pay for reviews, I guess. It just depends. So if you want like a review from like a, I can the sexy. I would say I'm a little what do you call it? Biased. Yeah, I'm a little biased, but I would say my normal voice is pretty sexy. But I'm biased. I'm biased. You know, like what can I say? What can I say? Yeah, I'm getting a lot better. I'm getting a lot better. So, I think I'll still. Yeah, it's not how big your GP is. So I think I'm not going to. What do you call it? I think next week I'll start like working out again and everything. But I need. I'm still recovering. I'm still in the recovering phase from just how messed up I was. But I'm pretty sure I can go into work tomorrow, and I'm scheduled for like a 12-hour shift, but I'll like walk in, and we should be done with what we're doing. And so I could realistically have like a 1 hour day. And if I have a 1 hour day tomorrow, I'm coming home and I'm taking the fattest of naps. I'm just gonna go to sleep so hard. So, but I'll be back in the afternoon. Maybe I'll record some like YouTube content. Corona? No, I didn't have corona. It was just like a cold or something. I don't know what it is. So if I was on a normal schedule, I think I would have been fine. But it's like I wake up at 4 and then I go pretty much straight to work, and I don't finish work till like 6, and then I get home around 7, and then I eat, and then I stream Grand Arena, and I go to bed. So I'll have to wake up at 4 a.m. tomorrow. It's like 10:40 right now. I can get a solid 4.5, 5 hours, which for me, you know, I need my sleep. I need my sleep. I can't function on like low sleep. So yeah. But yeah, it's been fun, guys. It's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. I always appreciate you guys hanging out with me. 5 hours more than enough. Yeah, well, I'm not worried because tomorrow I'm like planning on coming home and taking a nap. So I'm not worried. Like if I was gonna have to work those like that 12-hour shift again, it would have been rough. I would be like downing coffee and energy drinks. I didn't even drink this energy drink. I have it. It's unopened today. So I'll drink it tomorrow. I'll drink it tomorrow on stream. But today I just need water. I just need water. I don't want to like I want to be able to go to bed. I want to be able to go to bed. Yeah. But yeah, thanks everyone. Like I said, I appreciate you all hanging out with me. It's an absolute blast. So everyone have a wonderful day, night, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. So yeah. Take care, guys. I'll see you next time. Hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully.